Hi, I'm David Burton and I'm a playwright from Queensland, Australia. So there's been a lot of debate about plays and how they're written. There's a growing trend in Australian theatre that builds work collectively, i.e. without a writer leading a vision, but with a collection of actors, directors, and people with an interest in writing putting everything down on paper. Wesley Enoch talked about this on Facebook this morning. He said we're seeing more abstract renderings of plays, he describes, that explores deeper social narratives that explore disconnection, alienation, and I'm trying not to be impolite here, but basically there are shows going around that just don't see story as a priority. They see unique forms of expression as a priority. But when you sacrifice story, you also sacrifice characters and structures that the audience know. But I am astonished at the amount of people that don't see this as a big deal. Sam Boyd, artistic director of student theatre company Vina Cava Productions, and they really are brilliant, they're the theatre makers of tomorrow, says that he was recently given a straight-up play from a NIDA graduate and he was left wondering, is there a market left for this? Chris Conn, artistic director of Arena Theatre Company, who also do amazing work, replied to Wesley's post by saying that he'd never found the binary between playwrights and the rest of the creative team that useful. Are playwrights useful? Is there a market anymore? Well, let's look at the historical precedent for this. Playwrights have been seen as important members of the theatrical community since ancient Greece. There seems to have been a market for plays since ancient Greece. And I'm not saying that theatre shouldn't evolve or innovate. It should. And I'm not saying that work that's collaboratively driven isn't life-changing, amazing, or beautiful work. It is. But I do ask the question, where can I go to learn to write a play? Seriously, where can I, as a young artist, go to have specialised knowledge in this ancient art form? Actors have millions of degrees and countless workshops. Directors have less than this, but they have a ladder. There's assistant directors, and there seems to be more of a mentoring kind of thing in this community, question mark? Playwrights have amazing institutions in this country like ATYP and Playwriting Australia, but I'm looking at you, Queensland. Playlab's a little engine that's doing all it can, but there's some other things that have been happening that I'm not so sure about. QTC just cut the Young Playwrights program, which started my career, down to a high school age comp only. The amount of dramaturgical advice and mentoring time has also been cut. The Greenhouse program has a range of developments ongoing for established playwrights, but there doesn't seem to be anything else in between year 12 and established. La Boite have a playwright in residency program for up-and-coming female playwrights this year. All 6 of their main stage shows are plays with a beginning, middle and end written by a playwright, but only one was written by a Queenslander, Out Damn Snot. All of their indie shows have no one credited as a writer. Metro Arts, a bastion of innovation and an exciting hub for emerging artists, have quote-unquote plays disappearing rapidly from their repertoire. Side note, Kieran Swan, their programming officer, recently reviewed I Should Have Drunk More Champagne, an amazing performance by The Good Room, which also features amazing Queensland playwright Dan Evans. He said, "It manifests as the rough edges between light moments, as striking images that utilise theatrical devices against their own theatrical traditions." I love you, Kieran, but what? Is this the way we as a community talk about art now? Where can I go to learn about writing a play? Where can I go to learn about writing something that Queensland Theatre Company and La Boite Theatre Company consistently find brings in the money? If we look at another industry that relies on writers who have a vast knowledge in character, formula and craft, film, we see that they're making an annual profit of $80 bajillion, while theatre is making an annual profit of $2.50. That's the actual figures, I've researched that. Collaboratively devised works are important, but so are plays. Playwrights seek to hold an incredibly well-defined mirror up to ourselves to show us something that we would have otherwise missed if it weren't presented in such an articulate, focused manner. It's not like Australians haven't done it in the past. Ray Lawler, Michael Gurr, Michael Gow, Wesley Enoch, Tommy Murphy, and Queenslanders are doing it right now. Maxine Mellor, Claire Christian, Dan Evans, Matthew Ryan, me, I hope. Tell me where we can send artists to start writing plays. Tell me where and how we can start nurturing specialised knowledge in writing. Writers writing plays have kept theatre going for this long. I'm not sure we should be so quick to evolve past it.